Hey, what's up, guys? It's PokeTube1993, and I apologize for making this video so late. I did shoot this video when the time when States was rolling around, but something happened with the video file, and apparently got lost. I really don't know, but and then I like never redid it. I just noticed that right now, as I just filmed another video, but I figure what better time to do it than right now when I'm actually am filming when I do have time. So right here, as you guys probably already know, well you guys probably don't know, but I did a while back when I went to the Salem, not Salem, whatever it was, I forget. I'm so sorry. Whatever state championship that was, I promise you I was in the top cut. I did top cut, and I did get third place. And here it is. Semifinalist 2013 state province territory. So, yep, there's my little plaque. And let it shine, let it glisten. But there it is. I'm really, really happy I did this. It's with the same deck I used in oh my god, I can't remember which state championship I attended. Whatever state championship I played Big Basics basically. The Big Basics deck that you saw before with the previous state championship. Um, that was it, and I'm very very happy to say that I came third, but wish you could say the same thing for regionals because regionals I did terrible. Um, so I'm gonna give you the top cut report because I bore you guys with the other reports. So I'm just gonna leave that right there. Um, and let me just take that off the background too. In my top cut match, my first top cut match, I was playing a Garbodor match, and it was easy. I just took out all of his basics, and the amazing thing was I coerced my hand down to 5 cards, and I needed 4 cards to win. I believe he had a Mewtwo with a DCE on the bench, and I needed a Mewtwo, a DCE, a Scramble Switch, and a catcher to win the game. So I was going to catcher his Mewtwo, put my Mewtwo on the bench, attach a DCE, Scramble Switch the energy off of my Landorus, and hit the Mewtwo. Hit his Mewtwo. So I coerced for 5, and I'm like, wow, I have game. He's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, he literally cursed. I'm like, no, man, seriously. Catch your Mewtwo. I played it out, catch your Mewtwo. Put the DCE, Scramble Switch Landorus with the energy onto the new Mewtwo. The Mewtwo 2, 4, 6, and that's game. And I got the Mewtwo, yeah. So, and he's like, oh man, that was cool. And he apologized, like, I'm sorry for my language. I'm like, no, man, it's cool. So after that, my second top cut match. By the way, it was top 16. So this was top 16. Now I'm on a top 8. Top 8. I faced Darkrai, and this matchup was very very easy. I've been playtesting this matchup for such a long time, and Darkrai was just 60. When you do it with Landorus, it's 60, and then 30 to another Darkrai. You just easily take out the Darkrai's. The only thing that became a hassle to me was the Sableye. Sableye was like a bitch to handle because it kept junk cutting the lasers, and sometimes the lasers will put me to sleep, and it will hold off the inevitable about knocking out that Darkrai. But and they played like 3 max potion too, which pissed me off. But sooner or later, I knocked out. I won the first game. Second game, um, he, I made this bad decision. Okay, throughout the whole game, he's been max potioning his stuff off. He used up all of his dark patches. All of his Sableyes are gone. There's no way for him to junk cut. He only has two. He has 2 energies on a Darkrai. He needs to at least have 1 energy to do the 1 more energy in his deck. Now his deck is very very thin, and his bench is like 3 Darkrai's and a Darkrai on top. My bench is like Tornadus, Landorus, Mewtwo, and then another Landorus. My deck is thin as well, and I have a couple of cards in my deck. I don't know what I was thinking. Time was called when this turn happened, so I chorused by accident and shuffled my hand to my deck and then decked myself out. And I asked him, like, did you have the dark energy? He's like, no, it was Pars. I'm like, great. And everybody around me was like, oh my god, what did he just do? So it went to sudden death. Now I never played a sudden death match in Top Cut before. Um, it's one prize, and first knockout wins. I need a start so bad, and I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And I start off with Landorus, do the 60-30, 60-30, and then he catches my Tornadus, and I am stuck there. There's no way of me of retreating. Um, his Darkrai has literally 30 more HP left. I can just snipe him with a thing. He ends me down on one card, and is the most stupidest card in a sudden death match, just for the reason that you can just end and you're guaranteed one card. And your opponent is stuck with that one card. So he ends me to that one card. He leaves it active. He hits me with the 90. If I can't retreat, I lose this game. I lose my trophy. So I drew my card, and I'm like, it's an energy. And everybody's like, oh my god. So like once I just put the energy on the Tornadus, retreat it, put the Landorus, and I'm like, GG. And he actually thought he won. I'm like, no man, 30, it's your Darkrai over there has 150 on it, so 30 equals 180. So, GG. But there was people watching, so there was judge. So that match made me felt nervous. Everybody's like, "What were you thinking the second game?" I'm like, "I don't know," and everybody's like, "I thought, man." But that was like the most stupidest thing I ever done. But luckily, it got me this baby. And then my top four match, I played a good friend, very very good friend, Joe Fernandez. By the way, Joe, I want to thank you for letting us use your house, letting us stay over for regionals. Thank you so much. Anyways, we face each other. Me and him have been friends for a while, and our matches weren't serious. Everything was thrown out the window. Everything was thrown out the window about being serious as a serious match. Now we laughed the entire match. The first game came. He beat me by getting turn two Blastoise. I didn't want to bench anything else. I didn't know he had Black Curum, and then he'd like Deluge and 200 to knock him out my only EX, my only Pokemon, and so he basically donked me turn two. Then then I won the second match by just going. He goes. He plays a Squirtle. I start off with Tornadus. I'm like, "Do you have the DC?" He's like, "Do you have the DC in the video?" I'm like, "Yeah." Doom doom. 60. And the judges were like, "Can you hurry up and set up?" And they were complaining about us taking so long for setting up, and it was just hilarious. And I'm like, Judge, we finished two games, and they're still on their first. They're like, "Well, I didn't think you were gonna take that fast." So in the third game, it really came down for me top ducking. I needed two more prizes, and I was gonna take the two prizes. Like I took the two. Like I have four prizes. I took the two prizes on my last turn. Here's what happened. He only had two prizes, and at the end of his turn, he what is it? Tropical Beach for 7. I need to draw the end because I know he has water energy. If I don't draw the end, I lose the game. And I'm like, draw. I'm like, no end. I'm like, that's game, but I'm still gonna knock his Pokemon out with with Boufflant, and I knocked out one of his Black Curums, and he just goes, okay, another Black Curum, Deluge, attach, um, you know, and retreat, and then GG. Like he delusions again on the active one, but yeah, that was it, and I had a blast. I mean, if I had to lose to anybody that day, I'm glad it was a friend, and I really do thank you for that. So, Joe, thank you for everything. And I did come home with this. That's all I wanted. I wanted to come home with the plaque. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And this proves, with all hard work, you can achieve this. It's not a championship, but it's close to it. So, I want to thank you guys, and peace. I'm out.